We've got over 500 vehicle tests on this channel, and almost all of them have headlight tests, so if you want to see how the lights on your vehicle work, this is the right place to be. Honda sent us one of their nice Ridgeline pickup trucks to drive. This is a Trail Sport version. We did a full 1-week road test on this, given the fuel kind numbers and everything, but here we're doing night drive and headlight test only. I'll link for the full video at the end of this video. So let's take these lights out and see how they perform. Alright, it's dark enough. Let's check out these lights. I see one bulb running on low beam. Let's turn the high beams on and see what happens. There we go, now we got two running. And here's what the tail lights look like from the rear. The cops are spying on me. And here we have the emergency flashers, a bit on the weak side, I think. Got a flasher on the mirror. Alright, where's our flasher? Oh, it's down here. Not very strong. Let's turn out the lights and see what happens. These aren't bad, but they're pretty pathetic. These are the smallest and weakest I think I've ever seen this year. Although, I guess they'll work. Well, it's not raining or snowing too much. Instead of a clear night like this. And these are pretty small and not the brightest I've seen either. Well, they work, but I'm not overly impressed. Impressed with the truck, but not these lights thus far. And the cabin lights do a pretty good job of illuminating the interior. When you open the door, got two bright ones above the mirror and a bright one on the second row seating. We have lights on the bed, one to the left, one to the right. It's mainly for, if you have a bed cover, you can look in here and see what you're loading and unloading. Problem is, you don't have a light above the rear window, so you have a lot of gear in the bed. It blocks out the light, you can't see anything. It would be nice to have three lights, one here, and one above the rear window, but you don't get it. Better buy a flashlight. And there's another reason these lights are here that testers don't mention, because if you open the little trunk here, the light shines down inside. You see what's down in here, as well as a spare tire. If you had a light on the rear window, you couldn't see down here. I think I'd rather have the lights here than up on the rear window, if I had my choice. Here's what the screen looks like for the rear view camera. Let's see, what do these buttons do? I think that's for the trailer hitch setup. Let's see. Yeah, okay. And the push button shifter lights up pretty good. Now that you have to look at it, because it's a touch feel system, you always know what gear you're touching just by the feel. You don't really need to look at it. Very nice gauge cluster. In the dark, but in the daytime you get a lot of reflection off the plastic cover, which we covered in our road test video. That you need to watch. If you're here, why not watch both videos? Why not watch just one? If you watch my videos, you know I cannot stand auto-dimming mirrors. Unless they have a turn-off switch, because I don't want to drive in city traffic with blacked out mirrors. It's dangerous. Kill somebody, like a bicyclist. But here you turn it off. Press the button. Gone. Thank you, Honda. Alright, let's check out the headlights. Decent height. Good wide spread. A little bit higher on the right than on the left, as you would expect. High beam. Strong in the middle, not much spread. Let's go around 70 yards away. The building's a bit further, of course. Low beam. High beam. Not much spread left to right, but definitely a lot of height. Goes way over the roof. You don't need this much height, but if you find a reason to want it, you'll have it, I guess. Let's go to an extended distance. At freeway speeds, it takes around 170 feet to stop a car. Here we got 410 feet. With the high beams on, we're really reaching out. No problem here. Go low. Technically, they're reaching out. I can see the curb. Although from a practical standpoint, we're out to around 300 feet. Doesn't look that way on the camera, but my eyeballs say otherwise. Yes, I don't see any problem here. Let's do some dark, dingy street driving. Got the low beams on, reaching out. High beam, reaching out. I don't know if you can notice, but in the low beam, the light is white, and the high beam, the light turns yellow. White, yellow. Because when you look at the bulb, it's yellow, so I don't know, it's to make it bug proof, I don't know. Bugs don't like yellow lights. But it works, so who cares? So I would say, aside from the emergency flashers, which weren't that impressive, everything else is A-OK. That concludes the night driving headlight test. You want to see the full road test? You're already here. Might as well. Here's the link. Click and watch.